How's it going, everybody? Texas Man here. I hope you guys are all having a fabulous day. Please give this video a thumbs up if you guys really enjoy it. Subscribe if you guys have not already. Also, do me the biggest favor of all, hit the bell notification button so you guys don't miss out on future videos or streams here on my channel. Also, make sure to head over to Twitch. Follow me there at Douglas447. I stream there at least once a week, whether it be for Destiny, Halo, Call of Duty, Battlefield, or anything else you guys suggest for me to stream over there. And as always, guys, we're going to be talking about positives and negatives, talking about the movie Greenland. This came out in 2020. It is rated PG and it's about it's about 2 hours long. Currently, you can get it on Blu-ray. You can rent it digitally for about $6, or you could buy it for about 20. And we're just going to talk about positives and negatives. And of course, this movie stars Jared Butler, and he is famous for the Olympus Has Fallen trilogy, Olympus Has Fallen, London Has Fallen, and Angel Has Fallen. I encourage you guys to check out those movies. I have a review for Angel Has Fallen. I ended up starting my channel after the first two movies came out, so if you guys want me to review those, I'm willing to. Just let me know in the comment section down below. And basically, it's about Butler and his family and their fight for survival as this planet-killing comet is coming towards Earth from another solar system. And of course, there's nothing that the entire planet can do to prevent it from impacting Earth, and the world's going to come to an end in 48 hours. And his family has been selected by this lottery by the United States government because Butler's character is a engineer. He's due to build skyscrapers, and so once the comet has finished its terror, you're gonna need people that can build buildings. You're gonna need doctors. You're gonna need scientists. So he's been selected from a lottery to survive inside of this bunker in Greenland. And then there's a bunch of turmoil that prevents him and his family from getting on the plane to Greenland. And it's a bunch of family dividing, and we're seeing chaos on the streets, and just tons of stuff ensues that breaks this three family member group up. And eventually they all get back together. Eventually they all do get to Greenland. They do get in the bunker, and they're in the bunker along with a bunch of other people for like 9 months until the comet's radiation and whatnot has subsided, and there's breathable atmosphere, and they can rebuild civilization from the ground up after this disaster. This is a really good action movie that will keep you on the edge of your seat. It really doesn't even try to hide the destruction of the comet's fragments. It doesn't hide when the 9-mile wide comet hits and impacts Earth over in Europe. It really does a great job of showing you the terror and the awesomeness of this thing from another solar system, and I really like that. The film is entertaining to watch. A lot of people I know for a fact have told me that they've seen this movie and they don't want to watch it again because it's just kind of forgettable. It's your typical disaster movie, and I can understand that. It is kind of a guilty pleasure type of movie, but for me, I really enjoyed it for more of the character and the family focus. This movie focuses a lot more on character over the disaster aspect of a disaster movie. It also focuses more on the family dynamic over politics. We don't get to see world leaders. We're not seeing the president and his staff reacting to what's going on screen. The movie starts off with the family, and it stays with the family. Like, there's some others like side characters that are thrown in there to move the plot forward, but the focus is on the husband, the wife, and the kid. And I'm happy that they did that, because normally when we get disaster movies, they're always focusing on higher ups, the rich people, the politicians, the president, the people that are high up in chain of command that would deal with these situations. We get to see this disaster unfolding as a normal United States citizen, and it allows us to attach to the characters, allows you to attach to the plot, to the movie, as a normal, regular audience members. And I'm really happy with that. This is a really good mystery thriller movie from 2020, in the respect that it's a mystery thriller from 2020. We really didn't get a lot of those. This movie is no like 9 or 10 out of 10 by any means. There are some serious issues that I'll talk about in just a second. Uh, there is the child character, and he's really smart. There's also this one scene where he ends up getting kidnapped by these adults to try to use him so that way the parents can get on a military plane to Greenland. And he's smart. He's like, "These aren't my parents," he tells the soldiers. And I'm just like, good on you, kid. You're smart. A lot of times, child characters in disaster movies, they're just stupid because that's how the plot writes them. But in this movie's script, it treats the child actor like an actual human being. Like he has a brain, and I'm happy about that. This movie was better than Geostorm. Also, like the fact that this movie treats you like an adult. It doesn't spell everything out for you. You actually do have to pay attention, and if you want to understand what's going on and the deeper meanings, you need to pay attention from start to finish. Also, the soundtrack is really amazing, and it kind of shines through when there's not much happening on screen or being said or done, and I'm happy about that. Negative wise, this movie is very similar to a lot of disaster movies that you have seen in the past, like 2020, World War Z. The film even copies scenes from World War Z and the movie 2012. Because of that, there's not a lot of original disaster-like plot lines or ideas. Honestly, I don't want a sequel, I don't want a prequel, and I don't want a TV show tie-in at all. This movie has a beginning, a middle, and an end, and I don't want anything else in this universe. It's not that this movie is garbage. It's just like it's a once and done film, and they don't need to drag this universe out anymore. I want Butler and everyone else that was a part of this movie to move on and do something better. That's all I'm saying. This movie also really lacks surprises. And when the military does the lottery picking, you would think that the lottery would have picked and kept people that win the lottery that don't have medical conditions that prevent them from flight travel, besides being used for a plot device. So the child character, because you guys haven't seen the movie, he has to have insulin because of his diabetes. So you would think that even though, you know, the family won the lottery, maybe they would have denied him access as being part of the lottery just because of that. And even if he won the lottery, that you'd be like, okay, your kid can't come because of diabetes. We only want the healthy to survive. That would have been cool conflict, but instead it's just a plot device to rip the family members apart from one another during the movie, and it's kind of weird. And to be honest, guys, I would rather watch Deep Impact or Armageddon if I had to pick a disaster movie. This isn't on my top list, but it's one that I will probably watch every once in a while, just for the sake of a guilty pleasure, and to watch it with people that haven't seen it, just to hear their thoughts and opinions on the movie. So with that, guys, I'm going to give Greenland from 2020 a 7 out of 10. I appreciate all of you guys for watching. You guys have a great day. And if you guys have any movies you guys want me to watch and review here on my channel, please let me know in the comment section. And you guys have a good one. Bye, guys.